Hello and welcome. It's a good day to be on the farm. My name is Chuck, and we are back on Horsch and Hay to see how much money you can make selling 768,000 liters of sunflower seeds. Yes, that's right. We were able to harvest 768,000 liters off of that giant field number 9. And I know some of you have watched this series before. It took me about 4.5 hours harvesting at 3 times speed to get all of the sunflowers off. Today we are going to take this giant line of trucks full of sunflowers back to the station or to the sell point and see how much we can get. Now, these trucks each hold 75,000 liters. So it's going to take 10 truckloads to get there. So I have bought one truck and leased 4 more to see if we can get this done today. So we're going to have to do 2 full trips. We'll see how long it takes, but I'm going to use a couple of tricks to try to get us done a little bit sooner. One of those not being getting stuck right here, getting onto the road. Hopefully we can get pulled out here. And of course it is March and it is snowing, so that is not going to help, but we will see what we can do. So I'm going to come down here to the map. We're going to sell right here on the sell point that's closest to us. So we're just going to zoom in and set a destination here. Pick our target location and send that truck off. Nope, stopped manually. How come he's not working? Try it again. We're going to, here, we'll try it a little bit further back. Set destination, pick target location, pick direction. Oh, I don't have enough money to hire the workers. Okay, well, we'll drive the first truckload down there, and after we sell this, yeah, as you can see, we are negative 3,000 right now. It did cost me about $40,000 to lease those 4 trucks. So, yeah, we're a little bit strapped, but so we'll do the first one officially, and then we'll start running the other ones over in a second. It's not that long of a drive, but rather than making you watch me drive this 10 times, I'm going to use the trucks to do it, or use workers to do it once we get going. But maybe I can actually put them next to the sell point too, rather than having to twist them around here. But yeah, this field off to the left is still field 9. It is the biggest field I have ever harvested, and it did take a hot minute to get that done. So we will see how much we make, and we'll just essentially add $3,000 to it at some point in time. All right, let's get this here. And so as you can see, whoops, let me get the front trailer selected. There's 4 compartments that make up this 75,000. This is the biggest truck I think you can get semi-wise in this game here. So that's the first compartment. And does it automatically sell to the second one? We'll see when it gets under 75%. How come it's not triggering the point for me? Well, this is riveting. It should be automatically giving me the next spot to unload. I think that's going from the back. It is. Let's back up. See if we can trigger it again. All right, we're going to have to put on the help window. I apologize again. I thought I had this all planned out, having pre-filled 5 trucks already. Select close cover, tip side front, tip side back. So I have to flip the tip side to get them to unload as well. Okay, well, learn something new every day. So we're going to get this one done. And then, okay, and then one more. Go to the back and flip the tip side there. Okay, we will see if we can do that without the help window next time. Okay, so 1 of 10 truckloads done. Plus, we also had an additional 22,000 that came off of field 11 here, which was also sunflowers. So we did own field 11 in addition to, look at this, field 9. Just takes up the entire map. But we did a field 11. Field 11 only gave us 22,000. Then when I'm done, I like to close the covers on these things just to make that work. And then let's see if we can actually, rather than driving this guy back up, can we send him over to where we need to reload? So let me get him here. And if we want to reload, it's right here. So we're going to select destination, pick a location, pick a direction, go. And he is going now that we have money. So we can go to our next truck, which is this red one. And it is a crowded road here. It's not very big. So we'll see if we can scoot them by each other to do this. But my goal would be to have these trucks drive themselves down so we can spend a little bit more time loading and unloading. So now that we've got this one out, let's get him going. And we want him to go to right here. Set destination. Set destination here. Going that way. And I don't know, these trucks may very well get caught on the road there because we've got one driving south and one driving north. But we're going to get our third truck going. And again, all these are loaded with 75,000 liters. And since we had 786,000 liters in total, I think it's going to take 10 truckloads and the tractor with its tipper as well. We will see how that all works out. Well, look, you can see them off in the distance. Are they going to get past each other? Okay, they are blocked by an object. So let's go back. Great, guys. Let's take this one. We'll cancel this worker and just have him off-road it for a second to get out of the way. And we're just going to cut across field 11 because that's going to make it easier. Okay, and then we're going to go forward, forward, send this guy down to, again, set our destination, pick that location, and then let's get the fourth one going. Like I said, this is by far the biggest field I've ever harvested and the biggest sale we're ever going to make. And we're just going to see how this shakes out in the end here. So let's get this truck going. And we'll back up the road a little bit. Pick target location. Let's set destination, pick target location, pick direction, and get him going. All right, now we're going to go back 3 trucks to the blue one, and we're going to start filling this one up. And then we'll get that last one sent down, and we'll hopefully get this train moving. I wonder if there's a second way out of that yard that wouldn't clog up this road. And I set my silo up all the way back here in the corner. It is a little bit tight with these big trucks, but we're going to make it work. So as you can see, I still have another 408,000 to load up. And there's 4 compartments. So we got to go to this one. was missing it there a little bit. That's all right. So this blue truck is the one that I actually own. Let's cover that, uncover the back, more sunflowers. And then I lease those other, they're all Mack trucks. But this one has a little bit different of a look on the front, which maybe we'll get to show you here in a second. I like this one a little bit better, but just to differentiate, I have leased a red, orange, yellow, and a white Mack truck as well. And then let's see, we'll cover the back of that up and loop this around, and it'll get in the back of the line behind the orange one, which is, I think, is the one that's left. And I built 3 of these shelters in case it did snow over the winter. We finished the harvest in November, and then December I built these, and then January, February we fast forwarded, or got the trucks at least, and then fast forwarded. So let's get down here. And then just to make it easy, let's flip forward and get this orange one going as well. So at least the first load is all the way cycling. All right, so we're going to get this moving. And we'll do the same thing here. See, I own this field. I'm just going to set this destination here, pick location, pick direction, and see if it'll go. All right, and then technically the blue one can go too, because it's full, and then we'll start cycling through. And I'll show you the price chart here in a second too, just so you can see that. Actually, let me just get this guy out on the road, and then we will skip here. So the red one is first, and he drove just a hair too far. So we're going to have to loop around into the field to get in there. Of course, it's a snowy day to do this. All right. That white truck did a better job of stopping right at the gate. Okay, so red. Okay, let's get this looped around. And see if I can remember the tip side directions. All right. So first is going to be, let's see, is it the front or the back that's going down? Can we tell? It's the front. Okay. While that's going, let me show you the prices. So right now we're getting $1,681 per 1,000 liters. I believe. And if you look at the price fluctuation, we are in February. We're pretty much at the top. March might be a little higher, but I figured let's just get it done in, or no, we are in March, aren't we? Yeah, we're in March. So this is kind of the end of that. All right, let's flip to the back and then get that unloaded. Or the second compartment of 4. Yeah, there we go. We can pull forward while that's happening. As long as we don't go too far forward. And we will uncover this and then dump this. I mean, you've seen 5 or 6 compartments unloaded at this point of 40. So if you want to start guessing on how much we're going to net over this whole thing, now's the time to drop down in the comments and do that. We'll cover that back up. And we will see. I'm probably going to have to cut a little bit of this just because I still think it's going to take me 45 minutes or something to sell all these. All right, I'm back, and we have just loaded our 10th truckload, and it's on its way down. We've got 5 more trucks to unload, and we're going to try to get the last bit of sunflowers out of this silo. Now, the 22,721 I have right now is what came off of field 11. So, excuse me, we'll get a number on what we sold before then, hopefully. And then we'll also get a number of the total harvest. So yeah, we've got 30,000 left, which means we still won't quite get it all in this load. Between these two cloth tippers that we used to basically all the sunflowers off the field were dumped in these two. So yeah, we got like 9,000 left, so we'll have to do one more trip with the tipper. Alright, I was not planning this. Let me get this tractor to the main road and send him down there too. And then we're going to try one other thing just to see if we can get it. We have this little forage harvester that we used for hay. I don't even know if it can take sunflowers, but we're going to try real quick just to see. Yeah, set destination, pick target location, go that way. Right here. And we still have some hay in here, it looks like, so let's see if we can dump that. I even forget where the dump location, never mind our park bench that we sleep on because we couldn't afford a house. We'll definitely be able to afford a house now. Alright, can we dump any more of this here? Yes, we can. Now the real question is, will this load sunflower seeds? And will it be enough? If not, we're just going to have to bring the tipper back up here for the last little bit, which is fine. But we'll get every single vehicle we own, plus all the ones that we leased, down there full of sunflowers for this last unloading. And just see. Can you load? Nope, this will not take. Alright, well, it was worth a shot. Let's just park this thing right here. And yep, so here's our line of trucks. We've got blue, red, white, yellow. Let's get him in there. And then we'll get orange right behind, and then we'll get our tractor behind that, and then we'll start unloading everything. And then we'll have to run one more load back for the remaining 10,000. But the real number I care about is what came off of field 9, which is what is in these 10 trucks, basically. The 22,000 off of the other field, not a big deal. There's like one load and just a tiny little bit in the second one, not even enough to count. But overall, given that we're roughly halfway and we're already over 600,000, that's a pretty good sign. So let's go back to the front truck. Is it still on? It is. All right, so there's a little bit of an efficiency I discovered doing the first 5 truckloads. Is you can actually unload from the front and the back at the same time. So let me pull a little bit farther forward because it goes from the middle. So I can do sunflowers from the front compartment, or compartment 1, then slip back here and then do sunflowers from compartment 3 or 4. It looks like 4 because I had the back. So we're doing 2 and 4 first. So then if I go back to the front and do my tip side the other way, I can now unload from that front side and then go back here and do my tip side the other way and do the front side. So again, speeds it up a little bit because I'm doing essentially the front and the back at the same time. Now we're going to send this one. Yeah, you know what? It's only fitting that this truck would get the last load rather than the double tipper. So we're going to send this truck up because we can also, assuming everyone is off the road, which I believe they are, we can send this guy back on autopilot, and that will at least save us a little bit of driving time if I can get out of the parking lot successfully. Uh-oh, cutting it close, cutting it close. Yep, a little bit too close. Okay, good, good. Better. Better. All right, let's get past this guy so the worker doesn't get stuck on him here. It's only going to save us like 30 seconds. But hey, 30 seconds is 30 seconds. Here, we'll just put him a little bit in the field. Set destination here, pointing that way. And we'll see if we can get there. Next truck is the red one. So we'll uncover the back, uncover the front. And it will probably tip 2 and 4 again as well. Compartment 2, compartment 4, just because that's the order we did them after we switched. So unload, unload. And while that's doing that, we'll pull the white truck up, uncover the back, uncover the front, like so. And then we'll get back to this one. We'll switch back to the front, change our tip side, unload from there, change our tip side and unload from there. So now compartment 1 and 3 are going. The white truck is pulled up. So let's get the yellow one closer. So yeah, you'll see it's a little bit more efficient than when I tried to do it and I couldn't figure out how to tip the other compartments. But we're going to get this here. And we're going to click back to this one. So this one is empty. And at this point, this is a leased truck. So we're not even going to drive them too terribly far. We're just going to get them out of the way here because we will return this leased vehicle momentarily. So let's get the white one going. So unload there, flip back and unload from there. Gonna pull the yellow truck up and then get the orange one coming up behind it. Obviously, if you have more people playing on your farm than just one person, you could have them all line the trucks up. That'd be a little more efficient. Or if, you know, you just didn't harvest such a big field, that would be more efficient too. But you can only do what you can do, and we're making it work. Okay, so we're going to go back to the front compartment, switch to tip side, unload, switch to tip side, unload. And that means we need to get back to, oh, looks like you're stuck. Since we own this one, let's get him. That turn is just a little bit too tight with that sign there, or maybe the fuel pump that I tried to hide behind the sign there. All right, and then we'll just get a number here for how much we have left. Shouldn't be much. I'm guessing 9,000 to 10,000 liters. It could have easily fit in the Kloss trailer attached to our tractor, but since we've got this truck and this is what this truck is made for, and the truck drives a little bit faster, we're just gonna, yeah, 8,000 liters left. We'll just get that. In fact, we can do the wheat now too, since we've got it. Which was off this first field, 10. Okay, let's get you. You can pull forward now because you're done. Second leased truck is empty, red, white. Started with red, white, and blue. You know, patriotic. It counts. It's patriotic if I play a farming simulator and I use our country's colors right around election season, or after election season, I should say. All right, let me get this here, unload there, unload there. We'll pull orange up, and then we'll finally get our tractor pulled up too. Okay, pull you up and yep. We have officially crossed the 1 million mark. Actually, it looks like we might have done that last load because we only got 63 off that and we're at 1,068,000. But anyway, the real question that we need to answer is what are we going to plant on field 9 next? I can tell you I'm done with sunflower seeds. I have harvested enough sunflower seeds for one lifetime. Let's pull this one forward and get a little bit more wheat. And we are going to need that fourth compartment. Well, I'm glad I brought the truck then, I guess. Nope, nope. Alright, so this one, flip back to the front, change the tip side, unload, go to the back, change the tip side, unload. And let's go back to the blue truck. Are we done? Yep. So we got one compartment with 8,000 liters of sunflowers, and then we've got 40-some thousand liters of wheat spread between the remaining 3 compartments. Decent. No complaints there. Alright, let's see if we can get this worker going here. In just a second. I don't trust it on this side road. I think you would still get caught on that sign maybe. Alright, from here, can we set a destination, pick a location, and get you going? Nope, nope. You are completely empty. Alright, truckload 9 is down. Truckload 10, we're coming up. And I hope you guys can see why I decided to do 5 trucks. I could have done this all with the 1 truck that I bought, but I felt like that might have been a bit of a stretch because it would have been 10 trips back and forth with that blue truck, and that could get old. At least this way you can get a convoy or a little bit of a lineup going like we have been. All right, let me get back to the front, change the tip side, unload, go to the back, change the tip side, and unload. Okay, so, oh no, we still have to do one of the cost things before we get all of field 9. Okay, so 10 of these 75,000 liter semi trucks brings us to 1.25, almost 26 million. Okay, since these things, 4 things are leased, let's get back to this and pull this up, and we'll get the front side going. I think I can unload this without unhooking, but I might not be able to. Let me see. Okay, I can. So this front one is also from field 9. While we're doing that, we're going to go to leased trucks or leased trailers. Yeah, so these Load Kings are the front and the back because they're 2 parts. So we're going to return, return, return. Okay, and then we'll go to the trucks. All right, all 4 trucks that were ahead of us. And officially, Field 9 got us $1.295 million off of that harvest. Not too shabby. Let's do field to 11. Field 11, yep, is in the back. We'll go ahead and dump that. And then we'll get this truck in to get the last little bit. Now, if I cannot mess this up and successfully tip the front trailer with the front compartment, or compartment 1 as I've been calling it, the first time, then we will still get the sunflower number. If I dump wheat, then our numbers will be skewed a little bit, but right now we're at 1.333. That's pretty easy to remember. Let me get this tractor out of the way, and we'll just park him up here. All right, and it's our Mack truck Anthem 6x4. And let's just get ready. Yeah, start overloading sunflowers. Excellent. So our last little bit of sunflowers. $1.346 million from that field. That is insane. All right, let's dump this wheat in there and we can get our complete year 1 harvest done. We're dumping that compartment of wheat and this compartment of wheat. And lastly, tip side the little back bit of wheat right there. And there you have it, guys. From our year 1, and again, granted, I had to cheat in some money to buy that field and the equipment to work on it, but from our year 1, we were able to make 1.37, and we were negative $3,000, so 1377524 is the number that we made off of this harvest. So let's go ahead and just jump in here. Why do I still have some wheat in the truck? Weird. Doesn't matter. So if we come to here and we look at March, yeah, total from the harvest, we made $1,377,916 minus about $365 in wage payments, $26 in fuel costs, and some other random things from the lease, I'm sure. But overall, not too shabby. Well, I really have been looking forward to doing this and at least getting a idea of what that giant harvest that I did was worth monetarily. And I'm happy that I did this basically 11 o'clock at night before Farm Simulator 2025 releases. Yep, this is Monday, November 11th. Tomorrow, November 12th, is the release of Farming Simulator 2025, and this will almost be wrapping up my time on Farming Simulator 2022. We'll see. I might come back and play a couple of other things, and I'm still finishing a survival challenge that may be also out on my channel right now, but just wanted to wrap this one up before we started the next one. Again, I'm still interested in planting something on Field 9. I just don't know when or what or how much. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging in there if you made it this far. Appreciate you. See you in the next one. Go play some FS25. Peace.